VPS, or Virtual Private Server, is basically the modern descendant of virtualization technology first pioneered by IBM in the 70s. A VPS is your own slice of a physical server that behaves like a standalone machine. Hosting companies like Hostinger take one powerful computer, carve it into multiple isolated virtual servers, and give each one its own operating system, CPU share, RAM, and storage. It was created to give you more control than cheap shared hosting without the cost of an entire dedicated server. Technically, a thin virtualization layer sits on the real hardware and creates these virtual machines. That layer makes each VPS think it owns the machine, so you get root access, can install any software, and configure everything exactly how you want. In practice, that means you log in over SSH, install services, run background daemons, and deploy apps the same way you would on a physical server. People use VPSs for web apps, APIs, game servers, automation tools like N8N, private VPNs, social media propaganda bots, and anything else you can run on Linux. The main benefits are control, predictable performance, and easy scaling. You are not sharing CPU and memory with noisy neighbors, and you can resize the VPS or add more resources when needed. Compared to other hosting options, shared hosting is cheap but restrictive, dedicated servers are powerful but expensive, and VPS sits squarely between them, flexible, affordable, and hands-on. There is also a healthy ecosystem of providers to choose from, like DigitalOcean, Hostinger, Vultr, and AWS Lightsail, each offering different price and performance trade-offs. If you want a cheap, reliable place to run real services rather than hobby sites, a VPS is usually the right call. This has been VPS Explained in 2 minutes. Leave a comment with what you want me to cover next. Oh, and remember, kids,
To change the entire universe, you have to be